What's up, everybody? Andrew here. It is Wednesday, September 13th. Hurricane Irma came through here on Sunday, September 10th, which just happens to be the peak of hurricane season. Pretty ironic, or maybe that's why it's the peak of hurricane season. We survived. We were holed up in the hospital. Big shout out to Gulf Coast Medical Center where we were staying. I was on call. They let in a lot of people. It wasn't a public shelter, but it was. They allowed employees to bring their families there for safety and security because the employees had to be there if they were on a certain team, Team A or Team B. They fed us, which they didn't have to do, but they did. So really, big thumbs up to Gulf Coast Medical Center. We were able to leave on Monday. The damage was not as severe as it could have been. The storm surge stayed low compared to what they thought it might be. We were able to come home. We were getting text updates from our neighbors 2 doors over. They were able to go out on Monday morning and walk around. And when we got home, no catastrophic damage whatsoever. One of the bars on our pool cage came loose. The screws are at the bottom of the pool right now. That's really not a big deal. We can fix that easily. One of the downspouts for the gutter coming off the front of the house is gone. I don't know where it went. That is a very minor thing. Yesterday I was able to fly the drone up and over the house. I was able to get a look at the roof. We have a few cracked tiles and then one missing tile pretty much right over me, right over our bathroom in the back. So there's probably a hole about that big, about the size of a salad plate. So we'll have to get that fixed, but it could have been way worse. We're still without power here at our house. This is 4 days now, if you include Sunday, without power. It's tough. My wife took the kids and her parents up to Orlando where a school friend is staying, so they're safe. They're out of here. They're having fun up there. I still have to work. The hospital's still open. Surgeries are still, they canceled all elective surgeries Monday, Tuesday, and today. Tomorrow they're going to start resuming normal activities. Some of the surgery centers that we go to, they are still undetermined if they're going to open because some of them have damage which they need to fix. But all the preparation was good. I will make a list and go over certain things that need to be done differently. Hopefully never next time, but you have to prepare as if there would be a next time. Just a couple of things that were really a lifesaver, especially here in the after effects. At the hospital, we had, they fed us. We had running water and toilets, and that's really the only things you need. So, but here, I don't have a generator. My wife and I are gonna look into one, not a portable one, probably a permanent one. We'll look into that, but not now. In the coming months or early next year. But having a really good flashlight. This is the Olight Tactical or M1X Striker. I got this in a battle box. This is like 1,000 lumens, just about. This has been really good because it puts off a lot of light. It has a rechargeable battery, which I charged yesterday at work. So having a really good flashlight will help you immensely. My in-laws rode the storm out in their condo, and when they lost power, the the radio was a godsend, they said, because they were able to get updates on what was happening, when and where, and it was almost in live time. So that was really good for them, so they knew when the heavier stuff was coming and whatnot. This is a NOAA radio, so it has many different ways to charge it, and I was just sitting here eating lunch listening to the radio, because one of the few things that'll get a signal. My cell phone doesn't work here, even though I have 4G service. It doesn't, barely can send text and whatnot. And then the next thing that's been more of a comfort measure, feature, whatever, is having a weapon. We haven't heard of any looting. Yeah, it's loaded, but I'm careful. The bolt is back, locked, so all I would need to do is unrelease the bolt, and then it would have a round in the chamber. But until then, I feel no need to keep a magazine out of it. We haven't had any looting or any reports of looting, but at night it's dark, and there's a curfew from 9 at night until 6 in the morning, and people should be off the roads, but people are. And it's just comforting to know that if somebody tries to loot, I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to protect my property. So I'm really not sure how I'm going to post some videos. I've got some footage of the storm itself from a cell phone through a window during. I've some GoPro video from driving on the Monday when we went to go check our condo. I've got some other videos, so I'll probably post this one separately tonight when I get to the hospital. Coworker, his wife is coming back into town, and he was on call tonight. And since my wife went out of town with the kids, I told him I'd stay at the hospital and take his call overnight. Hey, at least I get to sleep in air conditioning tonight with some internet. So I'll try and upload this video, and then I'll put another one together of some of the stuff that's going on in the area. But I'm safe. The majority, I think they said that there were 12 deaths related to Irma so far, 6 of which were car accidents prior to the storm coming, and then some other ones. But everybody heeded the warnings, and everybody did a good job preparing. So I'll end it right here. It's already looking like it's about 9 minutes, so stay tuned for the next one where I show you what's going on in the area.